Miss one payment and half your life stops. That's the subscription world we're marching into. Imagine not owning your car, your house, or even your tools. You pay a monthly fee forever. Sounds convenient, but who really wins? If I'd kept every home I've built and rented them all, I'd be miles better off. And that's the game that companies are playing with you now. Look around. Everything's becoming a subscription. Your TV shows, your music, your software, all on drip feed. Billed every month, and the prices keep on creeping up. Transport's heading the same way. Robo-taxis are being rolled out overseas. So you'll probably just pay a monthly membership for, cheaper rides and priority pickup. Tap a button, car turns up, no driver. So kind of like Uber with a season pass. It's convenient, but it's just something else you don't own, right? And housing's moving the same way. Build to rent is being pushed hard. So that's big players building big blocks of flats and they keep them. Long-term tenancies, professional management, nice amenities, but the settings are all being lined up to attract overseas investors. In New Zealand, build to rent landlords have to offer a 10-year tenancy option, but that's a good thing, but overseas buyers have already got a clear path to come in and buy these blocks. They only need to be 20 units. So this isn't a mum and dad game anymore. Mum and dads are being squeezed out of the property market. This is all about the institutions, the big companies, the BlackRocks, the big end of town. And who benefits from all these subscriptions? It's the companies, right? Subscriptions give them predictable cash flow, richer data, and a tidy excuse to bundle things up and nudge the prices up every year. Investors love it. The numbers back it up. Subscription businesses have been growing faster than the broader market for years now. The whole model is designed to push up your lifetime value to the company, right? Not your net worth. And here's the blunt bit. When you sell something, you get paid once, you're done. When you keep it and rent it, you get paid every week, every month, for years. As I said, I've built a lot of homes, and if I kept every single one of them, the compounding would have smashed the one-off profits. And that's why these companies want to keep everything, right? They want to keep the assets and then sell you access to them. That's the direction of travel. Access over ownership. Membership over one-off. Your life turns into a stack of direct debits. Your car, your contents, your meals, one login away from getting cut off if money's tight. So some people reckon we'll end up with universal basic income because tech is going to knock out so many jobs. Maybe. Some places are apparently testing it. I wouldn't bank my future on it, right? I'd rather bank on assets that I control. So, what do you do if you're thinking this is all a bit grim? Well, you don't have to be a victim of the subscription world. You can be an owner in it. So cut the status stuff now. Don't buy a flash car that you can't justify. Don't finance toys that, don't pay you back. Save hard while you're young. Automate the saving. Every dollar that you stash away now compounds over time. So buy productive assets, cash flow property that you actually understand, dividend shares that you can keep for decades, a small business with real customers. Keep your fixed costs light. The lighter you burn, the more you can invest. And lock in those savings habits. Automated investing on payday. Then you just forget about it. It just happens. The world is moving to own less and pay monthly. Your job is to own the things that other people want to pay monthly for, be on the right side of the ledger. Now, why do I go on about this all the time? Because financial literacy is so important and it's not taught, right? It's not taught in schools. I learned a lot from my mum and dad. They weren't highly educated, but they thought about things. They used common sense, probably part of growing up on a farm. So I was lucky, and I can share some of what I've learned, and that's why I make these videos as well, right? we can disagree and still be decent. You know, what happened in the US with Charlie Kirk, you know, that was just tragic. I mean, violence doesn't solve anything. Let's debate ideas. Keep it civil though, you know? Anyway, follow me if you want more on building assets and cutting costs and getting ahead in a world that's shifting to subscriptions. I don't get everything right, but I will keep it honest. Subscriptions make your life easy. Ownership makes your future safe. Choose wisely.